Hey everybody, JitteryJay here. Welcome to the channel. Hope everybody's having a great day so far. Up next, we got Kevin Bloody Wilson, the Featherbrain Championship. Okay. I feel that way myself sometimes. It's my mind races constantly, so I get tongue-tied every now and again. But that's neither here nor there. Before we get started, we're gonna hit the like and subscribe on the original video. That is the important part, is to show support wherever we go. All Kevin's links will be in the description below, as well as a link to the original video, so you can do the same if you wish. That being said, let's kick this on. Let me take a deep breath. And let's get into this. See what he's got for us. Excuse me. See what he's got for us this time.
You could see a blue was brewing as they eyed each other off, and the tension only mounted when Snakey won the toss. You break, he said to Lofty as he chucked across the queue, and the tension in the pub just grew and grew.
I'll break all right,
said Lofty as he snapped the queue in half and flung it back at Snake and said,
"Here, shove this up your ass."
"Me nana give me that," said Snakey. "Mate, you're fucking gone." And the Featherbrain Championship was on.
Okay.
It was the front bar Featherbrain non-title fight. Two blokes the size of buffaloes, big but not too bright.
The size of buffaloes, big but not too bright. Yeah, it's always those type of people that get into bar fights. Either starting them or finishing them, one way or another. You always find those type of people. The big, beefy, what's the word I'm looking for? Brawny. Yeah, I think that's the right word. The big brawny dudes that just looking for a fight, pretty much, and go out specifically for that. And it's crazy how it works, but you never find smaller guys doing that. Well, sometimes you do. Sometimes you got some crazy little scrawny dudes doing that. But regular guys, you don't usually catch them starting fights as much. They do, but not as much. But I need a drink. Anyway, let me back this up.
And the Featherbrain Championship was on. It was the front bar Featherbrain non-title fight. Two blokes the size of buffaloes, big but not too bright. And no one give two knobs a goat shit who was wrong or right.
Right.
The front bar Featherbrain non-title fight. No one seemed to know too much about their pedigrees.
Okay.
In that sort of place you didn't ask them sort of things. They said Lofty's from the top end, he was ugly, tough and mean. Used a welder's wire brush to scrub his teeth. And Snake was just plain ugly, where he come from no one knew. Reckon Rambo would have shit himself if Snakey told him to. And together they weighed half a ton in singlet, shorts and thongs. There was no cunt home but all the lights were on. The breeze near knocked me over when
There's no one home, but all the lights were on. Okay. he's mentioned twice that they weren't too bright.
thongs. There was no cunt home, but all the lights were on. The breeze near knocked me over when Snake threw the opening punch. It seemed to come from nowhere, I just heard this sickening crunch. I thought if any bastard lived through that pretty fucking good. It was like a railway fiddler's hammer splitting wood.
Alright.
It slammed Lofty against the 8-ball table, flipped it on its edge. But he just casually got up, walked around, then ripped off all the legs. Then one by one he smashed the cunts across Snakey's ugly head. If his brain weren't so well padded, he'd be dead. But Snake just shook his skull and blinked a bit and slowly looked around. Then chucked.
If his brain wasn't so padded, he'd be dead. Yeah, thick skull. Oh, Lord. This is hilarious. Love it.
Cunts across Snakey's ugly head. If his brain weren't so well padded, he'd be dead. But Snake just shook his skull and blinked a bit and slowly looked around. then chucked a right that would have knocked the war memorial down, and the force of it sent Lofty flying, crashing through the wall. Now there's a doorway where there weren't one there before.
Okay.
He landed ass up in the shithouse with his feet stuck in the air, with bricks and shit and broken glass and paper everywhere.
Okay.
And caked in that and crap, he ripped the dunny off the wall, and armed with that and fuck all brains went back for more. He slammed that.
So he ripped the urinal off the wall. It's covered in glass and shit and paper and okay. Guys like that, once they get to drinking, they don't stop. You know, they don't feel the pain until the next day.
Brains went back for more. He slammed that dunny over Snakey's head, shattering it to bits.
Okay.
Peppering him with porcelain and splattering him with shit. And there was teeth amongst the muck and shit. Whose they were, you couldn't tell. But it looked like Lofty lost an ear as well.
Okay.
And Snake's right eye was swollen shut from where he'd copped one hard. Fair dinkum made it look as black as Ernie Dingo's ass. But with all the pieces missing and with all the blood and gore, they weren't as fucking ugly as before.
Alright.
There was flesh and hair and skin and
with all the pieces missing, with all the blood and gore, they weren't as ugly as before. It has actually improved their looks. Oh Lord, this is cracking me up. I needed this.
they weren't as fucking ugly as before. There was flesh and hair and skin and bone and blood splashed on the wall.
Okay.
And them two bastards wallowing in it, rolling across the floor. And the publican just scratched his balls, wondering, looking round, should he clean the bastard up or burn it down? Most blues you see turn out to be a win or loss or draw. But fucked if I've seen both opponents lose a fight before. And I heard Snakey say to Lofty as they crawled towards the bar,
Fuck the snooker, want a game of darts?
it was the front bar Featherbrain non-title fight. Two blokes the size of buffaloes, big but not too bright. And no one give two knobs a goat shit who was wrong or right. At the front bar Featherbrain non-title fight. It was the front bar Featherbrain non-title fight. Two blokes the size of buffaloes, big but not too bright. And no one give two knobs a goat shit who was wrong or right. At the front bar Featherbrain non-title fight. It was the front bar Featherbrain non-title fight.
It'll fade
Two
out.
blokes the size of buffaloes, big but not too
This was
bright.
hilarious.
And no
Oh
one
my
give two
goodness.
knobs a goat shit who
I love his storytelling. His storytelling is perfect. This was absolutely hilarious. Oh my goodness. You have no idea how much I needed this morning. It's been a weird morning. I keep falling asleep. I did it right after I came back from taking my kid to work. I dozed off, which is why this is now 3 hours later. 2 hours later, sorry. But yeah. I'm really enjoying this journey through Kevin's catalog. I'm going to be getting through as much as I can. You guys have to let me know which ones I have to see in the comments. I'm writing them all down, so I will get to them all eventually. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Anyway, if you're still here and haven't done so yet, please hit the like and subscribe buttons before you go. It goes a long way towards supporting the channel and helping it grow, and really helps push me into the algorithm. That being said, that is just about going to do it for this video. It's off to the next one for me. Hope to see you guys there as well. Love you guys. Peace. Hey guys, make sure to check out one of my other videos right here at JitteryJay.